What is up, my beautiful YouTube beings? How's it going? Oh my God. Why didn't my thumbnail look right? It's supposed to be, it didn't look like it was working. How you guys doing? Let's see. What the hell? Anyway. Yeah, it has a picture of me on it. What the freak? I'm gonna edit this real quick. Nancy Guthrie. Sorry, guys. That was supposed to be the thumbnail right there. All right, I fixed the thumbnail. How's it going, guys? Oh my God. Some crazy shit, guys. Crazy shit. I think we've unmasked the porch guy. My face is really bad tonight, so I'm just gonna have to get through it. But you remember Dad's Gone Live had a live stream where he was chasing down this creep in a blue car. And Jacob was like freaking out. He even called 911. And this creeper guy was just like creeping around, like, and then he went on the wrong way, on a one-way area, and he stopped completely on the wrong way of in the road. So Jacob went a while and came back, and the guy was still there, and the dude was just creeping everywhere. And then he backed into a house a couple doors down from Luke Daly's house, and was like hiding there. And then Jacob was kind of sitting there watching. He has the shot. I got the shot from him of this guy in a blue car. And then I took a screenshot of the dude with the two backpacks. And I blew them both up and put them side by side. And it's the same freaking guy. And the guy that was with the two backpack guy, he was using a bite light too. And there was also a Kia Soul in the back of that. I know I've covered this before, so let's just watch this video of the dude. I couldn't find the Dad's Gone Live video, but this is the video of the two backpack guy. So it's this one.
Catch my flight all over X was this other new video. And this other new video shows a man in an alley reportedly on February 1st. Nancy was taken overnight from January.
So this is the same night she was taken. Exact same night.
31st into February 1st, which was Sunday. Shows a man in a back alley.
This is the guy right here.
Showing it now. And he is wearing a backpack. He's got another backpack.
Hold on. Watch him take the bite light out of his mouth, and he puts it back in when he leaves. Hold on. This is Mab.
Hi.
She's here.
I'm here, not so close. Do I have to stand up?
No, hold on. All right.
Hey, I want to thank Misunderstood
Oh, yeah.
for our very first
Grift.
Cash App contribution to our channel.
That's sweet.
And I'm so excited. I will probably always remember. So thank you so much. It means a lot to us.
Took me a while to figure out how to even check Cash App. I guess you have to accept the donation.
So that's awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Really appreciate it.
Here's the one right here. I got PayPal coming, but anyway, I thought I'm not asking for money from anybody. I mean, but if you want to help, you can. But you don't have to, of course. So anyway, Misunderstood. Thank you very much. That's our first. That was last night, right?
Yeah.
So that was March 20th. Mark that down for our first grip.
Essentially, yesterday, today, so first day of spring. That's our spring gift. So we've got the usual crew here: Risa, Joe, Jim, Survival, Joyce, Bushaw. Sorry, I put some eye drops in, so it's hard to see. Cool and Chris. Oh boy.
It is very beautiful, Linda.
Orly Buchanan.
Hey, Donna, what's up? I gotta figure out how to make
Nicole, Melissa, Crab Rangoon, Pitch Road Mama, Risa Joe, One Feather, hey, Jen Cobb, Cactus Flower, Go F Twins, Nicole Glick, Melissa, Francis Garcia, Maggie Naylor, Gopher, NX8, N8X. Sorry.
There's 109 of them, honey.
Trudy
You're not
Zap.
gonna get them all.
Linda Beatty, hey, Kim Wells, Angie.
All of you. We love you all. Adam.
Commander Alpha Turkey. That's cute.
Well, let's watch.
Okay, sorry. Hello to everybody that I just missed.
Yeah.
Because there's a bunch of you.
Helena M. Hello, dear. Good to see you.
Okay, sorry for interrupting.
Harvey.
Linda, Jen, am I real? I am a real ginger. Davina, Donna,
she is magnificent. See?
Okay.
This is Mab.
I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet. I'm just excited.
I used to call her Mablania.
I don't like that.
Okay. Now watch this guy's hand very carefully. When he takes this bite light out of his mouth, and he'll put it back in after he screws with the gate and starts coming back out.
Shows a man in a back alley. We're showing it now. And
watch him take the bite light out of his mouth.
February 31st into February 1st, which was Sunday.
Hold on, let me slow it down.
Shows a man in a back alley. We're showing it now. And he is wearing a backpack. He's got another backpack. Showing it now. And
okay, what?
In an alley.
Follow my cursor.
Reportedly.
Come on, Megan.
On
spit it out,
February 1st.
I don't want to hear her talk like that.
Cute
Jessica
Chaos, Cotton Candy, Jen Cobb, Joyce.
Okay, so here it comes. Right here. See him? He just takes it out of his mouth right there.
He does it a second time.
He puts it in his pocket. That's the backpack that he wore to Nancy's on the left. He takes it out right there. Puts it in his backpack. Right? Now he goes and messes around with the fence. And after he screws around with the fence, now you guys can zoom in on this and you'll see it better.
I don't know why he's holding the backpack up in the air.
He might be trying to block a camera.
Huh.
If there's a camera up there. Well, there's a camera obviously up here looking at him from top. But I don't know what the hell he's doing, but at some point somebody sees that gun too in his pocket. See it? I'd have to zoom it in somehow. I can't really zoom in on this setup unless I take a picture of it, a snapshot, right?
Where? Oh, is the gun in? Oh, sorry, in his jacket pocket.
Yeah.
The pew pew.
I think he has a holster. Why is it not going? Oh, he's just messing with the gate. Still. Now, he's gonna. Now, sometime during this, I zoomed up and I got a screenshot of his face and I ran it through my phone and sharpened it up. Now watch, he puts the bite light back in his mouth as he starts leaving. See it? He put it back in his mouth. Right there. He's got his hand in, there he is. Now he's got the bite light in his mouth again. Very difficult to see, but I saw it. When somebody else did a video on this that saw a Kia Soul, a white Kia Soul back here. Now, Dad's gone live. We'll stop that screen. And, and let me take a drink.
You did the wook walk today.
Yeah, I did the dog walk.
We didn't do our 4 miles because we decided today was a rest day. It was kind of muggy today, so.
All right, let me.
Anyway, do it tomorrow.
Okay. Now let me tell you what Jacob caught. All right. Okay. So Jacob from Dad's Gone Live was following this car. Creeped him out so bad that he called 911 on this guy. I think I can zoom this guy.
So, Mab, somebody here says,
Whoa!
so you are separated? Says, this is old. Police have already talked to him and ruled him out.
Well, they're idiots, okay? Because I'll show you, it's the same guy. Why? Every time can you see this picture?
Yeah, it's all weird.
Why is that?
I don't know.
It's bizarre. Maybe it'll work if I go back down a little bit.
Gopher, no, he doesn't have gloves in this video. Somebody says this guy's too short and he looks skinnier.
Right, well, just wait until you see the side-by-sides. All right. See this guy's forehead? Let me blow it up.
We know this guy is the same guy driving the car, but we don't know that this guy is the one that did it.
No, we don't know this guy's the same guy that's driving the car. We do now because I blew it up and we just compared it. Watch.
But
all right, so so that's the guy with the 2 backpacks. This is the guy in the car. See the nose and the right here? There's the one that Jacob caught. Here's where I blew it up and sharpened it a little bit. You look at the forehead and the nose, it's the same forehead and nose as this picture. These two are the same guys, even though they look a lot different because of the hair, because it was 40 days different, or however many days it was from the first in this picture to the 35 days later in this picture. Same exact forehead. How could it be these two guys are just totally just have the same freaking features? Exactly. And this guy has a bite light on the same night that Nancy went missing, and there's only one other dude with a bite light is this guy.
Well, more than one people can have a bite light.
You realize what the odds are of two people within a 5-mile radius on the same night with bite lights creeping around with backpacks? It's like a gazillion to one.
So that video right there is on the same night as Nancy.
Yes. Two backpack guy. This guy. This video is the same night that Nancy disappeared. Okay, we'll watch this again and they'll give you the timeline. To me, it's freaking obvious.
I think Lucas wants to say hi.
All right, let him in.
Being a father.
Shows a man in a back alley. We're showing now. And he is wearing, shows a man in an alley, reportedly on February 1st. Nancy was taken overnight from January 31st into February 1st, which was Sunday. Shows a man.
Right there. He's messing with it right here, but then he'll take it out and put it in his bag right after this. Watch him closely.
In a back alley. We're showing it now.
Right here.
And
right now.
he's wearing a
right
backpack.
There.
He's got another backpack in his hands. He's got a gray jacket on. The pants are sort of like blue pants, not jeans, but pants. He is trying to, I can't even tell. I mean, I'm going to ask you guys what you think, but I see him maybe trying to open a gate or do something with the backpack, maybe push it over the gate. I can't tell, but it doesn't seem to work because he then takes that second backpack back down and walks back to where he came from. And now TMZ is reporting that the FBI has got this video. Of course, people are crediting TMZ with breaking this video, which is not correct. It was all over X this morning. And I think it was, hold on a second, because I have it. I'll find it. It was an ex like true crime solver who's been all over this case. It was not TMZ. In any event, I want to give him credit, and I'll get that out of my packet in just 1 second.
Yeah, I want
to
know who originally put this together.
Now there's a real question, guys, about whether that's our guy. To me, I'll just kick it off. He looks skinnier than I would have expected.
Well, he could have been wearing more layers, right?
Right, and that's what they said.
I can't quite tell whether he has facial hair. He might. He doesn't have it all over his face, that's for sure. But he might have it like in the front where we saw it in that mask. And I can't tell whether those backpacks are identical or not. But clearly the guy's, he loves backpacks. And I don't know, he seems to be up to no good here in the middle of the night. Not far. This is about 5 miles away from Nancy Guthrie's house. And it's on...
Which is pretty damn close, if you ask me.
...the night in question. So, you know, that's pretty...
Could be, Jeremy.
Pretty telling.
Thank you,
Here's the
Melissa.
guy. His name is Nerdy Addict. Nerdy Addict, who is a very good ex-follow.
Oh, Nerdy Addict. That's the one that's always...
He is the one who posted this, saying it was originally posted on the Ring Neighbors app, which is full of information in the early morning hours of February 1st, 5 miles south of Nancy's home.
Right?
And he did report that it had been submitted to the FBI. Then Harvey Levin adds the FBI is taking it seriously. So your thoughts on that? Maureen, I'll start with you. First,
before we get to the thoughts, I want to show you this one more time. Let's look at this closely.
And Melissa Crockett just donated to the Cash App Fund.
Wait!
Thank you so much, Melissa. That was incredibly generous.
Let's see.
You're going to play it again?
No, I'm trying to get my window right here. This is the guy right here.
He has some facial hair. Yeah, he has facial hair.
There's facial in this picture, but what about this picture?
There's
Yeah, he still has facial hair. You got to remember the angle of the light and the cameras are different.
The other thing is we can't
This is
see
a
the
very
color of
good
his
camera that Jacob has right here.
can't see his eyes.
I don't need to see his eyes. Look at his nose and his forehead.
No, but I mean to compare him to the person in the mask.
Oh, I don't even need that because I just pretty much, I don't think people normally use a bite light. Like criminals do not put flashlights in their mouth. All right. They just don't. It's not a thing. And these guys' noses and the head shape is exactly the same. The little ears, everything. I'm betting you I'd put $1,000 that this is the porch guy.
There's a lot of really good theories in chat about what's going on here.
All right, let's hear him.
Hey,
Laura. 100, right, Jeremy? If the FBI talked to this guy and cleared him, they're idiots.
So he's trying to open the gate. If he was going to Nancy's, why is he 5 miles away? So would you agree he could possibly be trying to get rid of the backpack? That's Jeremy says that. Sailhound says, was he there to hand off the second backpack and someone didn't show?
I don't know.
Hi, Keisha.
Keisha,
And Bondage Barbie says, I always carry 2 backpacks and at least 3 tools of protection. User DV3PD2 Judy blah blah says black screen. So I think we fixed that. Jeremy says, how could he be cleared? He needs to be brought in for questioning. Timestamps can't cover him. Jerlinda Coomer says 2 different guys.
No. Well,
Shaved in one and the other is growing back. Hey, Patriot. Hey, Adam.
Hey, what do you think, Adam?
A couple people think it's 2 different people. Elise 4724 thinks it's 2 different people.
I have never seen 2 people that look more alike.
Jenny 44 in the door says car guy looks like a dad, other guy looks like his brother. Interesting.
Could be twins or brothers. Right? Hey, Kelly.
Hey, Kelly. Thank you.
He looks fuller in his car because it's 40 days of growth hair. You're exactly right. That's what I'm saying. Brow
Linda,
ridge.
his face looks fuller. That was my thing. I'm like, nah, the guy in the car looks
identical. Chin's identical. Ears identical. Okay.
Yeah, the brow ridge is identical.
When I saw this, I felt it in my gut, but nobody would listen to me until I got the picture from Jacob, snapped a screenshot and blew it up today and put them side by side. Mrs. Mab didn't even believe me. Then when I blew them up side by side, she's like, that is the same guy.
Yeah, because I'm like the biggest skeptic in all this.
247 people in chat. It's like almost a record. The eyes look nothing like the guy in the mask at Nancy's. You know, there's a lot of things that, when you're looking at the guy's eyes at Nancy's, you have a light shining in his eyes that's a UV light that's shining in his eyes, and it's a black and white camera. So it's not going to look the same. That man's brow ridge is unique as a snowflake. I totally agree. You remember Dad's Gone Live saying he drove by 50 times that night and he had a picture of Nancy on his phone. Oh my God, I didn't even know that. That's creepy. Oh my God. Brother team, trustworthy alliance. It definitely is. Most peeps carry a flashlight, not a bite light, right? All right. Catch you later, Patriot. Pride, Org, Mod, Jess, W. It's Jessica. She just changed her name. I like Jessica W better. This is crazy, man. It's bizarre. These look like the same people to me.
Lucas, what? What do you want?
Especially those two bumps right here. Two bumps, the nose, the ski lift going off of his nose.
Lay down. Lay down.
Two nose, same bumps. Same ears, same eyeballs, same chin.
Lucas, lay down.
The same dude.
Lucas
It's the
is.
same dude. The light is shining on his head, right? So it makes it different. And this is a really good camera that Jacob has. So let's pull up a different pic and see if we see anything. Let's see.
And chat is saying that this guy had a picture of Nancy on his phone.
How did who stopped him to see that? Here's the other picture I got of him before I sharpened it up and everything. This is the one that I used right here. All right, let's see. Let's look at the perp. I think I have a picture of the perp. I think there's two perps. There's the picture of his walkie-talkie. And there's a picture of the gun. Right there. And let's see what else we got here. I know I got a picture of those two perps standing side by side. Got the tattoo. Wonder if this guy has a tattoo. He had a jacket on, so we don't know, right?
You know, we can see all these photos that you're looking at.
It's all right. It's fine. I have nothing to hide. There it is. All right. Whoa, what happened?
So they're saying this is two different people or the same person?
I think it's two different people with the same shit on. What do you guys think of this? You're stuck with the house behind Nancy's where the three guys moved out the same day and drove right past everyone on Sunday. Yeah, Nicole. I don't think he's been detained, or I don't know what's happened to this guy. Lulu, Gumshoe, good to see you. Citrell, Jesse. Did he select the same guy to you?
So Nicole Glick says, Mab, I'm still stuck with the house behind Nancy's house where 3 guys moved out. They drove right past everyone on Sunday. The one no one saw, but no one saw them leave.
Right. So now I'm hearing that. God damn it! Why is that doing that? Let's just go back to the smaller size. I don't know what's going on with this stupid thing. Well, let's listen to some more of the video. Where are we at? There we are. All right. I'm getting used to this, guys. I'm getting used to it.
Oh, there's your belt.
Huh?
Your Turtle Island belt. I just noticed it.
Where? Oh, up in there?
It's behind you, yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Lulu. Midnight Moon.
Okay.
Kelly Simon. Hi. Angie.
First and foremost, we can expect the FBI's ERT team to be showing up at that location to conduct a comprehensive search. I think we can all agree on that. Secondly, if he had, I agree, those jeans are looser than in the videos we have of the actual offender on Nancy.
What do I think of the news press tonight? What happened? I missed it. What was the news press tonight? What news press? Or was there a press conference?
He's from Porch. Let's call him the gunslinger. So the gunslinger had on tighter jeans, and he could have had those skinny jeans on over these pants. He now has 2 backpacks, whereas at Nancy's he only had one. Maybe
There he is taking that damn bite later.
the other one was in his vehicle, his getaway car, or whatever.
Right there.
But actually, when I'm looking at these pants now, they don't look that dissimilar. For some reason, I thought they were a little bit more fitted.
Well, it could be the color too.
Yeah, well, the color, they're going to be able to do a color enhancement, the Bureau will, based on known colors at that location.
Don, is there a press conference I missed? If there is, send me an email or something.
And how they're showing up on that Nest camera that Nancy had. They're going to be able to do a little bit of something, not sure what.
Jenny, I mean, it's the same forehead. It's a weird forehead.
I think this guy looks to have what I would say is a gun in his right pocket.
Right there.
We have what I would say is a gun in his right.
See that?
Yeah.
There's the gun in the holster right there.
Pocket. If you watch the way that pocket moves to the guy with the approaching, and there's one photo I actually did a still shot. And
we're talking about double backpack man.
Double backpack man. Yep. Let's call him Pac-Man. And no, I'm only kidding.
Pac-Man.
Whatever you want. But if you look at Pac-Man in this photo when he's
Brisa is the contractor who hired the electrician that worked at Nancy's house, who was Carlos's brother. I didn't really look anything up on it, but that's a connection for sure.
when he's putting something in the trash. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. What am I doing?
Go the other way.
Right there. You had it.
Right there.
Right there.
Mm-hmm.
If you watch this when it's moving, you'll see the movement. You'll see the weight of the gun apparently at the bottom of that pocket, and it's as if the gun is laying like like laying
All right.
in fully in that pocket. See how you can see
Yeah,
it?
you can see there's definitely something weighty in his right pocket.
Right. He's also got something in his right pocket, like a phone, and it looks like I can't see that much, but when I see that little,
Can I just say something quickly? Look at his, forgive me, look at his rear end. He looks kind of skinny. Look at his legs.
Rocco. Yes.
He looks kind of skinny. And can we see our actual abductor video now? Because he did not look skinny to me. Now you raised the point of maybe the guy, by the time he gets to Nancy's or this guy, look at this. Don't you think
Yeah.
this guy's rear end and legs are thicker
Yes.
than Pac-Man?
What do you think, Fitz?
Well, the FBI has had this for at least, 24 hours or more. I'm not sure exactly when it became available to them. They have all kinds of technical enhancement capabilities that, of course, we don't have here. Now, Megan, you may have some on your staff, but they're going to have as much as they can to blow that thing up and look at it in every single step of the way. Also, I'd want to make sure it's confirmed the time and the location. We can't do anything about that, but we'll assume for now the location and the time is consistent with the Guthrie neighborhood and, of course, the night of the abduction. So, yeah, there's a lot here. I mean,
I think there's 3 guys in total, or 3 guys, 2 guys and a woman. Like last night, we showed the crews that were using the cameras to they were using the cameras to spy on the people in the houses, putting grass around them. Yeah. All right.
So you got some emails. So Patriot Pride official said, Mab sent you something. When you open the lines, I'll call.
Right,
And
well,
then Risa Joe also just sent you a couple emails. Miriam says, I believe there's 3 of them. Hi,
Oh.
Indy Moon, sunflowers, dressing with double clothes for the cactus in the yard and the brush. And it was also cold. So yeah, they could have had more than
so
one
double
layer
cloaking,
on.
right?
Yeah, they were layered up, wearing gloves. It was cold. Also, it's a little bit of a disguise if you're bulking up with clothing.
And if you guys didn't know, the guy had a hole in the glove. One of the frames shows a hole in his glove right there. See it? I caught that shit 3 weeks ago, a month ago, that there's a hole in one of these gloves. And then Adam just sent me.
So somebody's asking like why they didn't take the backpack guy in for DNA, and then I was for a DNA test, and then I was thinking, well, do they even have DNA from the scene? I don't know. I don't remember. And then I meant to say hi to Pink Peony. I saw you a while ago and I didn't get to say hi.
All right, hold on. Let me see if I got Adam's picture. That's what Adam sent me. And we can see from, I got a.
Looks like a big forehead to me.
Yeah.
Nicole Kemper says 2 different guys. Laura Calvert says thicker thighs, either female or the second perp. Tori 9191, hey everyone. It looks like a different body type, but also there could have been more than one man at the Guthrie house.
Let's see if we can open the phones.
What if he wasn't the other guy we don't see on the camera, right?
All right, let's try to take a phone call, see if it works. That's the number, guys. 737.
And then Bondage Barbie has something for you too.
Okay.
And then Christy Glick says, Mab, I was Nicole, but I fixed my name.
You were Nicole, Christy Glick. Now I'm going to remember you with all the other 1,000 people.
All right, someone's calling from Atlanta on your phone. Wait a minute.
On my phone?
On your phone. I'm just going to hang it up. It's probably
Hold on.
spam.
Adam. Hello.
Deborah, yes.
Yeah. Going on, brother? Thank you, sir.
I can't hear Adam.
Can you all
Can't
hear that? Hold on. Let's see if the chat can hear you. I can hear you.
I can't hear him though.
You can't hear him?
No.
Huh. Maybe I'd have to add him to the screen. Let me see if
Yeah, chat can't hear either.
let's see.
You might have to come up on panel.
I want to. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, there we go. I heard it.
All right.
Say something, Adam.
You still there, Adam?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, cool.
Okay, I can hear it. It's just not very loud.
All right, what you got?
So I was just going to tell you, I wasn't really even on board initially with that guy. And, you know, who knows at this point, but I just wanted to send you that photo. So Sleuth did a really good job of a mock-up, right? I don't know if you saw that, but.
I saw that, yeah, I did watch that.
So what really stood out to me in that one that I sent you, among everything else, is the indentation in the top of his head. So if you'll pull up a side by side of this guy's got like an indentation in the top of his, like midway back on his head, actually, where his two.
If I share that screen, I have to stop this screen. Then I'm not sure if they're going to hear you or not.
Well, it's okay. You can bring it up after I get off. But
right.
The main thing is, like I said, not even his forehead, but about halfway back on his the top of his head.
Yeah.
He's got a really big indentation. And you can see that in the photo that you had earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And compare that, try to put it side by side to the one that I sent you. And you'll see there's an indentation in both of those.
On the top of his head, little cup.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got it.
Not on his forehead, but almost near the crown.
In between the forehead and the back of the head.
Yeah.
I got it. Right above. His ears kind of laid back the back of his head as well.
That's right.
It's freaky.
So yeah, you're doing a great job, man. So I just wanted to kind of see what you thought about that.
He has the same scoop out of his head there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he does.
All right.
So, like I said, just wanted to send you that photo. Sleuth did a good job of mocking that up, and he went a little bit further too, kind of drawing, following his facial lines. So
I saw that.
But that's what stood out the most, is that indentation on the top of his head to me.
All right, brother. Thanks.
Yeah, man. Thank you. You're doing a great job. Appreciate everything you're doing.
Thanks, brother.
All right. See you tomorrow night. Catch us tomorrow night.
All right. Peace.
All right. See you. All right.
A successful call. How about that? So let's pull up what Adam was showing us. So, okay. Hello. Okay.
Can't hear. We can't hear her.
Are getting, hectic, getting harassed by the neighbors now, and it's getting to be pretty scarce.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Go ahead.
So I'm thinking that rental property, if they could figure out where that rental property is and who rented it before she moved out, before it happened, I think they would be onto something. Plus, you were talking about Jacob, and like one of his last streams, he had a run in with some guy that was not even from the neighborhood, went and parked into a house and act like he was there and he lived there and he didn't. And now they're asking questions about that house up the hill.
That was the guy in the blue car, right?
No, this guy's in a truck.
The guy that was
This guy's in a truck that is up the hill straight from Nancy's house in that cul-de-sac.
Oh,
they were put into, and the house is empty. The lady had moved out, and they gave Jacob like a run for his money in front of Nancy's. And then when they went up there, Jacob jumped on in his truck to get the license plate. So Jacob has some information on that other empty house too.
Is this the same one that was creeping around?
Yes.
Down the street from Luke's house?
No, that's the car guy. The other one is up the hill from Nancy, straight up the hill where we thought we seen lights and stuff.
Yeah.
Somebody else up there. Yeah, it's up in that cul-de-sac.
I didn't see that one.
Well, he had a run-in, like I said, and then Jacob went up and said that, if you got my license plate, I'm going to get your license plate kind of thing. And
Right.
Jacob took a picture of it, but then Jacob felt bad and he clipped that portion out of his video, but he still has a license plate.
I wonder what the guy looked like.
See, I don't remember because I tried to go back, but I had it timestamped until he went back home for a week. He took it out when he was home because now it's not there. Because I was going to tell you what the actual, like the time on the timestamp.
Right. Damn.
So, but they said the FBI has been up to that house and they've been asking questions. And so I actually messaged, I seen in chat you were trying to get Jacob's attention. So I went ahead and just messaged him like, look, you got some information. You need to go back and check your video.
Yeah. Well, he pulled a shot out of his video.
Yeah.
And I took the screenshot of his shot. Then I blew it up and put it by this guy, and it happens to be the same guy.
But yeah, that's why I did. Even during that one live that we were all on panel, I even said that. I think that I think that guy has something to do with it, and he just has more clothes on.
But until I blew it up and was able to slip back and forth to it, nobody would believe it.
Yeah, no, I'm on with you. I really believe. You and I are on the same page. Finally, I feel like someone's on the same page as me.
Well, thank you.
That's why I had to call in. I'm sorry to bother you. I just had to tell you who I was. Usually I'm that quiet girl that don't say much, but when I seen you covering this, I was like, ooh, give me a phone number. I need to call him.
Well, thank you so much for your call, hon.
Yep. Well, talk to you later.
All right.
And you're doing a good job on your chat.
Thank you. Peace.
Yep.
I want to say hi to Bubby. Bubby's here.
Bubby 71.
Bubby's here.
Caregiver. Bubby. The power couple.
Call from
Bondage.
Bondage Barbie.
Hey, Mab, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. So the other night, and you were in the live with someone else.
Yeah.
And
I was chatting.
I was one who brought up
Reset or
the thing, yeah.
So
another thing that I found out with the Kayla Day thing, everyone seems to think that she's related to Savannah Guthrie. She is not.
No, she's not.
Her days come from Indiana, not from Kentucky. And her mother is a Penny Guthrie who married a Darren or a Daryl Day.
Yeah, nobody's
the family down in Sasharita, or I can't pronounce it. They actually own an excavating company called Days Excavating.
Kayla Day's parents?
There are 3 or 4 brothers. I believe one is deceased. There's a Daryl, a Darren, another one, and there's a sister. And they all run this excavating company together.
Wow.
And there's also an airplane something small like a Cessna that is related to the uncle of Kayla Day.
Somebody was talking
that makes multiple trips from there down through 3 Points and also down into Mexico.
Somebody was talking about a plane that left the morning
Oh
after.
no, I haven't tracked it to anything that would actually scream at you that it was involved with this.
Right.
It's just another interesting connection. They're all over the place.
I know.
You know, you look at Luke, you look at Carlos. I believe that Carlos was an outlier. I believe that they went after Carlos to scare someone into making a move because Carlos's brother was employed by Brissa.
Who did the electrical
and
work?
They did the final walkthrough inspection on January 7th for electrical work that was done at her home. People are saying she had a new roof. That very well may have involved electrical with antennas, coax, cameras.
Sure. Absolutely. Could have been Carlos's brother that did the work.
And if they go after Carlos, it could scare people into making a move.
Could.
As an outlier, you kind of go after somebody who makes them think, hey, they're on to us. We better do something quick.
I don't disagree. I mean,
it's a tactic that has been used. I'm not sure if that's the situation here, but there's interesting connections.
I got an email from somebody.
So many directions.
I got an email from somebody who said that. Let me see if I can find it.
While you're doing that, I want to say hi to Miriam1398. She says it's her first time in chat. So welcome to the channel. Thank you for stopping by. And there was one other person that said.
And also, what's your opinion on this signal sniffer? I've actually worked in building automation and fire life safety, and it sounds like they're trying to make something fancy out of something that they would actually put on small receivers or telephones.
I don't think they ever should have released that information that they were even doing that. Because
I don't think so either.
If you had the body or knew where it was, you would have removed it after you heard that, right?
I think it was very compromising. If you have a person that is no longer with us and a pacemaker could communicate in some form or fashion, you're looking at terrible, terrible things happening to make that stop.
Yeah. Agreed. Well, I appreciate the call.
And I also had another thought too. I wonder if Savannah ever went back home.
To New York?
Between her surgery and the time her mother went missing. Is there a boy in the neighborhood? A neighborhood boy? Nancy can't be the only person who's lived there for 50 years and had children. Could she have run across someone who's recently inherited their parents' house or was at home for the holidays who
no idea.
Unrequited feelings?
No idea.
But then who do you employ? Because I believe it took more than one person.
I think there was 3.
So, but I just thought I'd call in. I think it's great. I've been following you for a while now. I just thought I would throw it out there. And I have to say, Mrs. Magnificent is breathtakingly beautiful. I love her hair.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So,
talk to you later.
I hope you guys have a wonderful night and everybody in chat.
All right.
And I'll catch you on the flip side, man. Have a good one.
Right, peace.
Thank you. I want to say hi to Jody Lynn also. First time here. Thank you. And
so
I'm going to go let the dog in. Barking
we're going for 2,500. We just hit the 2,000 mark a little while ago. We're going for 100K eventually. But yeah, we got the phones working now. It's sweet. Risa sent me an email. Risa.
Lucas is really...
From Deb.
Deb.
Hello.
Hello. Mab Investigates. Where you calling from?
No.
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Yeah, I got one of those Fargoan accents.
You got a Fargo accent, eh?
Yep, yep.
How's it going this evening?
It's going good.
I hear me in the background there.
Yes.
You want to probably turn that down.
I just want to make a comment about
About what?
okay, I just want to make a comment about the Doug North or Live North.
Yeah.
Court.
Yeah.
Okay, I watched the video 3 times in a row. And I was just stupefied, you know. It was I couldn't believe it. Okay, so then I didn't go on his site for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And then he had posted another one. And it said that there was blood on the backpack.
Are you talking about the same 2 backpack guy video?
Yes, yes.
Is he the one that pointed out the Kia Soul in the background?
Yes.
All right, I saw that.
Doug Northport Live.
Yeah.
Okay, so then he posted another one, and yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay, so he posted another video that said viewer discretion. If you have children in the room, please remove them. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Well, the thing that he showed was the one backpack, and it looked like it had blood on it.
Okay.
Okay, so that video left the, you know, it doesn't exist any longer.
Ah, they took it down?
Oh.
Yes, they did.
Huh.
Okay, and another thing, in the initial video, the Doug Northport Live video that has him trying to reach over the gate and all that.
Yeah.
No, that didn't go down. That still exists. But anyway, Doug says, look at his pants, and you could see a car lights drive up.
Oh, yeah. I saw that.
Okay, all right. Okay, so I don't know. I like I said, it was a very compelling. The initial one was a very compelling.
Agree. But nobody
thought,
noticed the light this guy was playing with in his mouth.
Yeah, I saw that.
You saw that. So who in 5-mile radius of Nancy's on the same night is running around with a backpack that looks like that and a head that looks like that and a bite light in his mouth? How many do you think?
Yeah, I think that he did, but you know, like I think Doug said, how many people run around with bite lights in their mouths? I didn't even know they existed.
I never heard of one.
No, I haven't either. So anyway, while I was watching the video about the blood on the backpack, all of a sudden this thing came across the screen diagonally, and it said debunked.
Huh. I don't know anything about that.
So I don't know. Are people just trying to get money off of you know, posting videos and making money at it? And I don't know.
Sure they are.
I've seen Savannah at Nancy's funeral. That lasted just a couple of days, and that was off. I mean, who would be so cold as to put that up when it's not even known if she's still alive or passed away?
I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I appreciate your call. We got to get rolling.
Okay. Thank you very much.
All right. You have a good night.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Damn, honey. It's almost like we've got a regular show here. Does I see Jay in the chat?
Sunflowers 8989 is here. Tori. I know
Yeah, I
I'm
want
missing
you to see
people.
these two pictures. You tell me if you think that it's the same guy.
We've got Ernie, Berhard, Angie, McKelnick. I said your name wrong. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get everybody. I know I'm missing people. Toon Mon.
That's the guy, Jay.
Toon Mon.
Same guy, right? Two backpack guy with the bite light. Creeper, Dad's Gone Live, caught creeping in a blue car 2 doors down from Luke's. And didn't Luke say that he couldn't go home because the cops were at his house, so he sat on the porch with a friend of his a couple doors down? Is this his buddy?
So Johnny Johnson says, hello, Mab. I'm new. Can I say something important, not about Nancy?
Sure. What is
You
it?
can say whatever you want, Johnny Johnson.
As long
as it's nice.
Yeah, as long as you're not being a weirdo.
Oh, no, Johnny Johnson, you cannot say that. It's already been redacted.
What is he trying to say?
Something about JLR. We don't talk about other people here like that.
On this channel. Yeah, JLR is, I don't have any business with JLR or Magnolia. Not getting into it. It's not any of my business. This channel really just covers true crime. Now, if he's ultimately charged with a crime, then that would be a true crime deal. But till then, no.
Guilty of Crime is here.
I know, I saw her. Yeah, that's their problem. I think 390 is a record. 393 in the chat.
That's crazy. Yeah.
It is cray.
It is cray.
Carmela, what's up?
We're a really new, very low budget channel. So
we're up and coming.
We're just doing it from our office with my clothes in the background.
And my belt. You guys want to see the belt again?
You can see it.
Oh.
Jenny 44 in the door.
Turtle Island Champion, Season 6. Bam!
Carmela Green, Sailhounds, hello. Caregiver, hello.
38 more people.
Val's Variety Venue, I'm in the bushes. Val, I'm in the bushes too. Toon Mom, Sailhounds.
You got all kinds of pictures.
Colleen Green Cameron.
Okay, here's
Victoria, Becky Wilkes, hi. Jody Lynn. Yeah, this is authentic, girl. This is it. Deanna. Coming in late.
So this
Better
is
late
what
than
I was
never.
talking about earlier. Servando Sanchez Hernandez says that Nancy is buried 47 feet below the surface of the earth. And here's the coordinates: 32.321 degrees north, 110.887 degrees west. Comes out to be 11 minutes away from Nancy at the end of a wash. This is a humanoid Category 4 hybrid Aries group on site. But she's alive, seems sedated. He's a special
Lisa
operations.
Vandergrift, I can see you.
Special operations soldier that was missing from the 2014 Black Sand incident. Is that crazy or what?
Cray.
Is she in one of these? There's where the mark is, right here.
We
You
can't
see
see
that?
it, whatever you're looking at.
All right, hold on. Oh yeah, because hold on. Let me get the right setting here.
So DGC 2020 says the tiles on Nancy's porch are just under 12 inches in length. The person's shoes are 9 inches. That's a size 6.5 to 7 in women's shoes.
We need to
So
start digging right here between
that's
these.
interesting. Loves Dan forever. Hey, long
What's up?
time. Cute Chaos 101. Thank you. Ryan B.
We're not talking JLR,
We're
Ryan.
not, you know what, Johnny, I totally appreciate the fact that it's true, it's crime, but he's a fellow YouTuber and there's
We
nothing,
just don't talk about other
we
creators.
just don't want to go there. I like JLR.
We're covering Nancy Grace. We're covering Nancy Guthrie, for goodness sakes. We're not covering JLR. I'm not covering JLR, okay?
Come on in, come on
Come
in.
on. Come on in.
Come on in.
Anyway, this is the coordinate that it brings up to right here. And it's right at the end of this wash. I just wanted somebody to go there. So I gave Jacob the Criminal Network, or Jacob. I gave them the coordinates and they wrote it down. So it's out of my hands now. So that's that.
So Patriot Pride says, ask Mab to pull up that pic I sent.
All right. This one?
I guess. I didn't see it, but is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. I see the dish in his head right here.
Susan Johnson says, Mab, I don't think the guy in the car is the same. Look at the ears, totally different sizes.
Hold on. Oh, can't do it that way, can I? You really think the ears are different sizes?
Becky Wilkes, you didn't leave me out. I'm just saying hi to everybody.
I don't know. They're at a different angle, that's all.
So
it's the same
Lisa
dude.
Vandergrift says, listen, Mark the Shark has been putting the drone over that same area.
I heard
you
that.
Showed a few minutes ago. You might want to get with him.
Yeah, I wonder if he saw anything there. Be interesting to find out. Why does it do this to me? My scenes, my stupid thing is not working properly. I'm gonna have to redo my layouts because.
Good night, Toon Man. I know it's late. I'm getting tired too. It's 10 o'clock here. So if you guys are on the West Coast, it's late. It's way past my bedtime.
Anyway, let's continue.
Short legs. Hey,
Short
short
legs.
legs. Good to see you. It's been a while. I was just talking about you today too. It's nice to see you.
Good to see you, short legs. I don't know where my side-by-side one is. It's buried in here, and I can't get it to show it to me.
Is it the one that we've seen though?
No, you know how me and you are side-by-side on the layout? It's not letting me do it.
Oh, that's okay. That's
So,
fine. $12.50 here, Angie. Yeah, that's too late. Atlanta. Cindy Lou is Atlanta.
man, this is so sucky.
Are you having technical difficulties?
Yeah, I am.
I'm sorry.
All my scenes are like not available.
Huh.
Because you have layouts, right, where it says there. I accidentally hit it, the right one. Now I gotta go all the way big and back down so it looks right. It still doesn't look right, but sticking with this. It still doesn't look right. Oh, no, it's this one. Oh my God. This thing sucks. I'm gonna have to get rid of all the scenes except for the ones, 2 or 3 that I use. Otherwise, I'm just...
It's too many.
No, I mean, it's not too many, but they disappear. They go like you'll see all the scenes like a bunch of boxes, and it's a drop down. It's 2 boxes, a big box and 2 little boxes. It's all like that. Once you click it, everything goes into like a 1/4 inch of nothingness. You can't see anything, and you just can't collect. You can't push on a layout because it just you can't see them.
Can't see it.
Then you have to make the whole thing big and the whole thing small and turn it crazy, bizarre. All right, back to the show.
Oh, Angie, I'm so sorry to hear that.
What happened?
She's having a rough time. She says, I'm always up till 5 a.m. or so. Dog with different meds, epilepsy, and horrible seizures for nearly 8 hours.
Yes, Jay, I'm using StreamYard. Kind of sucks, if you ask me. Unless I get rid of all my scenes except for like 3 of them side by side, and then maybe one with me down with the sharing a video, and then me and Mrs. Mab sharing video. And I don't need any more than that. And then like panels will be just the way they are.
Did you have another video to show?
Well, let's watch the end of this one.
Okay.
Actually did have another video to show. Let's see. It's Sleuth.
And why?
Got it, Angie.
My instincts tell me that it's political. But that's oftentimes we like to attribute to a case what is personal to us, right? Because I remember watching Nancy Guthrie, and as a conservative, like it was really upsetting to me. So just because it relates to you.
Why do I have 2 windows up here? It's bizarre.
Okay, looks like we're having some internet issues. Give me a second.
I'm having some layout issues.
Somebody asked about the Cajun Navy, if they were going to do anything here.
United Navy.
Jeremy says Cajun Navy should start searching no matter what at this point. And Short Legs, I'm sorry about your back. I hate that as we get older, it's like you barely do anything and you hurt yourself. You just wake up and you're in pain. So I hope your back feels better.
Yeah, it kind of sucks, right?
Thank you, Guilty of Crime.
What?
She says Mab is a badass. That's why. Before you know it, you'll have 5K subs.
Patrick.
We don't see we can't see the video.
I know.
Okay.
I'm just setting it up for when I do show it. I'm black for some reason. Why am I black?
I can see you.
What I mean, the scenes are stupid. Now, if I go like this and go like this, I'm still not back.
And you're frozen.
Oh boy.
Oops. Our dog finally calmed down. He's been pacing and pacing and pacing. Wants to go out, wants a treat. Darn it. I had a thought and it just left my brain. Thanks, Midnight Moon. I don't know what Mab's doing, but he should never leave me in charge up here by myself because he knows that I don't do well up here by myself. So hopefully he'll be back soon.
I'm back.
I can't see you.
Can't see me? I can see me.
There you are. Okay. What are you doing?
I'm trying to get the damn thing figured out.
Oh, we lost your audio.
The audio should be fine.
I can't hear you.
Hello.
Nope. We might need to cut this short, folks.
Hello. I can hear him perfectly.
I can't hear you.
Well, it's working.
Okay, they can hear you. I just can't hear you. So that's weird.
It's probably yours. Yeah, this is, I hear people sometimes use StreamYard and Streamlabs at the same time, and it works better that way. Short Legs can hear me. Carmela can hear me.
Bye, Laura.
You can't hear each other. I can hear Mrs. Mab.
If you're playing a video, we can't see it.
I'm not playing a video.
Okay.
I'm afraid to try now.
Dang, I need to get more organized.
Calls and apps for you. Customers are more likely to do business only with their own no likely to wear glasses and pants. That's all I remember about it. More likely to do business.
Is because I don't see a Nike swoosh at all, but here, let me go to the frame. There is like a reflection on the back of one of the shoes. Make it appear as if it's got those air pockets. that you'll see with the Nike Airs and things like that.
I think this is when Patrick went boots on the ground. Yeah, here's
It's
her
blocking
camera thing.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what this is.
Looks like somebody tore the camera off and damaged the back. See where that screws into the wall? I'm pointing with my finger. This screws into the wall, and it's supposed to be flat. You see it's cocked at an angle, so the camera got actually ripped off of this mount. YouTube issues, yeah.
To me, it looks like maybe some wires or something. But what's interesting is why, there must be like a power cable.
Come from the back.
They must have wired it just for power because she has her doorbell kind of down over here at the angle, which must be hardwired. You push it in, it sends a signal up to the ring box, and then the ring box, starts to hit the bell.
Yeah, Christy, how would the neighbors know anything about where she is?
But I also know that if you're not going to use a battery, you need to plug it in. So I don't know. It looks like two, one here and one here. So they could have had a wire to the ring cam and then kind of had them tied together here.
Big hands to match the big
I think
head.
the ring camera might come with something like that here. I have a video of that. Let's take a look.
I can't believe they didn't even search properly for this woman. They didn't search properly this woman at all. It's bizarre. Usually, you hold hands, you get 30, 40 people in a line, and you go and you search the area. Under bushes, you look through everything, you find everything, and you know what I'm saying? Look good. Don't just screw around for a couple of days and then call it off like they already know what happened to her. Like, what if that radio traffic from Pima County from the night before, where it says Nancy Guthrie, the perps walked into the house and then all the cameras in the house went out. They talked about a 1999 Honda Accord, but it could have been misstated as a Honda something else because I think she owns a Honda something. And it says the daughter is not on scene. She's in another location. And the perps were seen outside the house. The perps went in the house, cameras went off. And my assumption is they needed a welfare check on that night. And I don't know if they got it or not, but if they did, she wasn't there. CRV, thanks, Jim. On to CRV, they probably misspoke and said Accord instead of CRV. But I believe that they got a call from Annie the night before as this was happening. And they either covered it up or they didn't respond at all. So I don't know what the hell's going on with those guys. It's nuts.
Hopefully I do. I keep saying that and then I go to look and it's not there. So don't hold me to it.
I think it shows
it's basically somebody unboxing the ring camera and describing, oh, here's the guy with two bags. So we'll play this and then I'll
1:47 a.m. Message down. Perp uses jammer. 2:12 a.m. Recognizes person. Blah, blah, blah. Here's the video we just watched. Mouth light, bite light, bam, into the pocket. Backpack over the fence. Kia Soul back here in the background. Somewhere back here.
No, that's the one I have right here. Then here you have a 20-degree mounting plate. So If you want to adjust the angle so you can see a little bit more one direction or the other, that's included. Then here we have the bracket that we're going to secure it to the wall. Then here we have the mounting screws as well as a secure hex key. And then here we have the wires that you're going to attach to your existing doorbell wiring. And these are some of the best wires for any doorbell.
So this is probably what's actually happening there. This is probably what they had connecting to this here. Hold on.
So many creepers in that area at night, right?
There we go.
Yes, absolutely, Adam.
So you probably have a wire here and then another one here going this way and then one right here. And then law enforcement probably
so
took
easy to
this.
attach, and then we're going to put these on the back of the doorbell here, so it's going to be wired there. And then here we have the doorbell connector. So in order for your existing doorbell to give enough power to this doorbell to be wired,
See, and she didn't do that. She didn't do any of this. I think she just powered it, hardwired it.
you will need to add this into your chime to be able to adjust how that all works. And then here we have two spacers. So if your wall is a bit
So here we go. I think this is what was going on with Nancy and her set.
and it works just fine, and it has the cables that we need to attach here. We just attach them to any one, plug it in. It will.
So that's what I think she did.
Yeah, she probably had a hardwired one.
I think she had somebody maybe set it up for her. I would try to find out who set up her Nest camera.
Yeah, Bubby
It
said
looked like somebody may have actually.
there's plenty of satellites that can read your license plate from space.
Installed it. Right, drilled a hole maybe right through this metal frame or wood, whatever this is. Attached two wires.
This is the best peppermill.
Here.
I don't know why I got commercial.
Run them through the little hole.
Shouldn't have.
They pop out on this end. And then you utilize, they're not designed for it, but you could easily utilize this now from that point going forward. These little
wires.
These
there.
little
And then
wires.
here we have the doorbell, and these are some of the best wires
guys right
for
here.
any doorbell. So easy to attach, and then we're going to put these on the back of the doorbell here. So it's going to be wired there.
So she probably hooked those up to the back and then drilled a hole through this frame right here, attached two wires to these cables over here. Or no, these two cables right there.
Yeah.
Plugged them in somewhere inside the door.
To an outlet.
And then connected those other two that go to the back of the camera onto.
You could tell that thing was ripped off because this is at a 35-degree angle here. It's supposed to be flat against this piece of wood. But they ripped it off so hard that it damn near ripped the mounting plate off the wall.
To the wires that they fed through this small hole. So it looks like an installation job. It's not a good one, but it got the job done. I wonder who installed that for her. It's not the way that I would have done it. What's going on, fake money?
All right, so Lori's World is saying, I was driving so I couldn't type, but the guy that had Nancy's pic on his phone was a Mexican man. I remember him, the guy who was smoking weed. And he got arrested for DUI that night. That's the guy in the blue car. It's not the same
That's
guy.
for one feather.
We're not looking, that's a different, totally different person than that we're looking at. I remember who you're talking about. In fact, I got pictures of him doing the test.
Speed Evan life. I'm beginning to think the person who dropped her home drove into the garage and went inside with her and left through the back, maybe. No, the garage door opened. 3 minutes later, it closed.
2 minutes later, it closed.
So remember, the criminal mind isn't really thinking that way. We think that way because we are reverse engineering the crime, and it's all hindsight. But most criminals
My email is mabinvestigates@gmail.com.
aren't going to think like, oh my gosh, if I open the garage, is it going to leave a timestamp? Right? Because I know a lot of you are leaning, or really, you're just edging over towards the Tommaso theory, which makes sense. The only thing is there's no evidence right now. That's what we need to find. If there's something there, if he's involved, there's going to be a trace of it. You just got to figure it out. You can't just blindly accuse him because he's the last person that was with her. But you do have to take that seriously. Because if you're looking at it critically, there's really no proof of life after the Uber driver, right? That's it. Anything could have happened.
Dog in here.
And I'm not trying to accuse anybody. This is 100% hypothetical, but she could have gone over there and maybe they were drinking or something, and she shouldn't have been. And they were like, oh, you know, it's all good. Just, you know, you deserve it. Get fucked up. And the next thing you know, she's like dead. Like, what do you do then?
Oh.
Or something like that, you know, some kind of weird mistake, and it's something you did, you know, like negligible homicide or something like that. All right, but here's the video that you were talking about. Let's go full
Hi,
screen on this one.
Diane.
I want to back up one split second.
Or something like that, you know, some kind of weird mistake, and it's something you did, you know, like negligible homicide or something like that.
All right, exact location hidden for privacy. But we're talking about North 1st Street and I don't see a cross street. Huh. Anyway, it's close to Nancy's house.
All right, but here's the video that you were talking about. Let's go full screen on this one. I mean, what's interesting is he keeps items in his like right pocket, but this one right here appears to be a bottle of Crown Royal. I did analyze it a little bit, but I could be wrong. You know, things change. If you see something changing right in front of you, you need to change along with it. Let it drag you, don't drag it. All right, let's take a closer look on this dude.
What's that? Right there.
Doesn't appear to be the same bag. But right here, it appears that he has a bottle of either like Jägermeister, but Jaeger has like a black cap.
I don't think
that's what I drink.
This could be a gun.
Either Jägermeister or a couple shooters of some Jack Daniels.
Maybe. But this all could be a weapon as well, as Maureen O'Connell thinks.
It's usually what I do on a Friday night. Or if I want to switch it up, maybe some red wine.
Sheriff cleared him. It's too busy.
Yeah, it looks like a bottle of alcohol.
I don't think it's liquor either.
Could it be the guy? I don't know.
Yes, could. And that backpack does look like the backpack.
But he definitely could be one of those homeless people that were down there. You know what I mean? Part of that group.
Not if he's driving a nice blue car. He's not homeless. I guess I'm going to have to send Sleuth this stuff.
No.
See him take it out of his mouth right there? Watch.
Definitely could be one of those homeless people that were down there. You know what I mean? Part of that group.
Watch this. Watch his hand and his mouth. Oh, he does it quick. You see it? Just took the bite light out of his mouth.
It doesn't look like he has any facial hair up here.
Sleuth doesn't even pick up on it. I'm going to have to educate Sleuth on this and make him do a video on it.
But he could have shaved, you know?
There's the bite light. He doesn't.
But let me find, was it you, Mike? Let me see if you're commenting on this. Because I think you were trying to tell me something about something going on in this. What day is garbage collection at Nancy's? That's probably something you could look up online, I'm sure. Craft.
Yeah, show all the comments on stage. That's what I have set. Hey, Jenny 444 in the door. Holly Dolly, what up?
What's up, Deb? Nana Wright. Picture and sound was really great.
I love all you guys that are here, man. You guys should show up more often.
Perfect, thank you. Clad Queen. Wash with tan pants.
Same guy's been driving around a blue car, right? Short legs. That was creeping around with Dad's Gone Live. Short legs, watch this. Watch this, short legs. Is that right? Let me see. No, it's not.
So I don't know if you guys can hear me, but Holly Dolly wrote Mab on this. And this was a few minutes ago. Look at the truck bed next to the car. I see a person with a hood on their head.
Short legs. This is the guy with the two backpacks.
So Mab doesn't have the chat in his office.
I do too.
Oh, okay.
I can see it. I'm showing short legs this. This is the guy with the two backpacks, and this is the guy in the blue car. Look at the forehead, the big lump between these nodules here, and this pointy Pinocchio-looking nose and these ears. Same shit. Same exact guy. Oh, man. This is the same guy. How many people are running around with bike lights on the same night? With the same backpack, with the same damn holster, and all that shit. Gotta tell you, I think the FBI needs me to help them out on this case.
So I can't hear you out here, but I'm just going to say a couple things.
I don't understand why
Marie Cole. Hello. And then...
Hold on, I'm going to remove you and add you back.
Hi. Thanks for
Can
coming.
you hear me now?
Jenny 44 in the door says, my second live Mab. I love Mrs. Mab. Thank you. And the pup, which was really cute. You like the doggo. We like the doggo too. And the kitty cat, if you guys saw the kitty.
Can you hear me now?
No.
It's got to be on your end.
That's okay.
StreamYard sucks for some reason.
Good night, Risa Joe. I don't know what's going on either, but...
Night, Risa Joe. Why
Have a good
what are you not seeing? Huh.
Yeah, Kim Ann, we saw that the white Kia in the background. We clocked that too.
We watched that video too. Perp was there twice in January and February. January 11th and January 31st of the night of February 1st. What's OBS? I got to check out some other ones because this is pissing me off. Okay, the truck bed.
So Holly Dolly again says, Mab, look across the truck bed next to the car. There's a hooded person.
All right. It has a shallow grave with a...
Oh, there we go. Now I can hear the video.
You did, like negligible homicide or something like that. Let it drag you, don't drag.
Where's the truck?
Drag it.
Am I not seeing the truck? Or is there supposed to be a truck in this?
All right, let's take a closer look on this dude.
Night, Risa Joe.
Doesn't appear to be the same bag. But right here, it appears that he has a bottle of either like
we're not
Jägermeister, but Jaeger has like a black cap. It looks like an old like telephone, you know, something to do with the telephone, landline. I have a camera that we can use. I have all the gear from The Masked Man. We could literally do it live. We could set up the camera, hook it up.
He's talking
about they kind of think about it and they say, okay.
Jammer. He wants to set up a jammer and see what happens. White souls to the left, yeah. This is basically the same shit we've already seen. What the hell happened here? Ads experience? I don't like ads. I don't want any experience with them.
Though not on the outside that I know of. See right here, I don't really see anything. But on the inside, he definitely does have something that appears to be black.
Anyway.
And also River Life, you can see it on this guy too. So he's over here messing with the flowers. You can see the black mark on his shoes as well.
Doug Live North.
What's up, Nina? White and black soles on the shoes.
All right. Can we be alone now?
I mean, how can we be so sure that this is facial hair? Christoph, the kidnapper, is the Walmart guy. He bought everything there. Absolutely.
Uh-oh.
And you want to hear something interesting, Christoph? They took down the jacket.
I'm trying to get out.
So once they posted this online and verified it was this jacket.
I'm closing that. And I'm gonna see if I can go to that Northport video. So here's Douglas Northport. Oh, wow. That's the guy I got the picture of. I watched the mud butt and the duck walk video, Jimmy. We covered that last night. We covered Monks and Trees video of the duck walk and the monk and the mud butt last night. So you have to watch that one. Okay, this is the exact thing I was watching. This is the same guy, guys. Hold on, let me share it right. Here it comes.
Kind of looking at. Yeah, he sure was. He was flying down that road. And if you look at this right here, look at this. I slowed down right here. Look at that. It looks like he's got something on his roof. That's not a sunroof. I don't know what that is. And if you notice, coming up here, I'm gonna play it in slow motion. Watch this, and then we'll go into more detail. And the reason I just wanted to say the reason we're showing this is because originally there was a report of a blue car. This was right after the kidnapping. A report of a blue car with a lady in black hanging out the window with the door half open. like screaming out of the car.
Yeah.
And this car's blue. It's just, you have to pay attention to the stuff because you never know. This is just strange. Why is this guy, first of all, there hasn't been one car go this fast down that road the whole time they've been out there for a month. I haven't seen one car flying by like that.
Not only that, but this was Doug or Jacob was from Dad's Gone Live, was following this guy around for freaking a long time, called 911 on him.
And with something on the roof. Oh, and to top it off, wait till you see after this, I'm going to show you. He pulls the visor down so to hide from the camera. You'll see it. Right there. Look at, he puts the visor down. The only time you put the visor down at night is if you're trying to hide from a camera or something.
Right.
That makes no sense. And the reason the guy is going so fast, it's just too strange. You got something weird on your roof. You're going too fast. You're trying to hide yourself. And he's got a kind of a beard with white on it and looks like a goatee or maybe a full beard or whatever. But let's watch it in normal speed again. See how fast. Pay attention how fast he's going. He's kind of looking at it. I just wanted to get it out there so people can see it.
Okay, so that's my same picture of, that's the same guy. Okay. What is this thing on his roof? It's a smashed roof rack. He had something on there that smashed his roof rack down like that. What did he have on top of that car that smashed it like that? Huh? What did he have on his roof? It smashed it like that. That's a roof rack. See, it's connected properly back here. Goes down an angle. It is smashed right here. And it's smashed right here. But I don't see his visor down. I can't tell. But yeah, so this is the guy that Doug Northport was talking about that I happened to catch and blow up and compare tonight. That happens to be, in my opinion, Perp on the porch. Perp. Same car, same dude, same dude. Fight like 2 backpack guy. Bam! Evidence. That's compelling, in my opinion. His nose and the damn bumps on his between his eyes. Busted screen window frame to me. Yeah, it does. Lighting and lens flare could make those two dudes look different, but if you look at their noses and their facial features, it's the same guy. I just cannot. My opinion has probably never changed on that. That is the same dude. 50 more people to go to make 400 watching. That's amazing. Why don't y'all sub up? We'll get to 2,500. 2,500 people. If you want to enable my grifting, you can. I got Venmo and Cash App down there. I should be monetized by now. I got to check that out tomorrow. I'll check it out. And then I'll make a couple of you guys mods, like I'll make 3 or 4 of you guys mods after I figure out how to do it again. Because if I click on you right now, it doesn't let me do that. I don't know why. Yeah. Yes, let's do that one more time. One more time. There's a little dip in the guy's head right here. Oh my God. That can't be the dip right there, Patriot Pride. Looks like his damn skull's crushed in. That's got to be the car. If that's a dip, oh my God, that would be so funny. But no, that's not the dip. But he does have a concave part right on the top of his head. He's got these bulging pit bull thingies on the front of his head with a big ass. Looks like he have an ass. Looks like he has a little ass on top of his nose. To be honest, right? He's got a little butt up here on top of his Pinocchio nose. What are these brown splotches of shit on his head? When you first look at these two, you're like, that's not the same dude. But when you really look at him, it is the same dude. And this is Adam's picture right here with that concave part right there. Right there. Uncanny. Same creep, different camera, right, Bondage? Yes, exactly, Kim. And I think we're onto something big here. And if I had to put my money on it, this is Porch Guy. If I had to put my money on it, I wouldn't bet my firstborn, but I'd sure bet $1,000 that this is Porch Guy. Because he has a bite light in this video. The only other guy that was running around that night with the bite light was this Porch Guy. Unless they all had freaking bite lights. All 3 of the people were involved. So I got a little tip from an email that said that it was 3 people. They've already got them identified, and they're just wrapping up stuff before they make the arrests. So I'm thinking,
I'm going to sign off.
Hey, I'm going to end this pretty quick myself.
So since I can't hear you at all, I'm just going to say goodnight to everybody. Thank you so much for coming. We had like the biggest turnout tonight ever. So
yeah, that's cool.
Thank you so much for everybody's support.
Good. I would say
I hope
yes,
everybody has a great night, and we will see you soon. I will see you soon. Mab's not going anywhere yet.
Right. Let's kick her out. All right, we booted Miss Mab. So if you want to come up, Adam, chat for us a few minutes, that would be cool. Otherwise, I'm going to be getting the hell out of here my own damn self. Yeah, crazy shit. Oh my God. The phones worked fine. So we can have we can do phone calls. if y'all want to do one more call, or a couple more calls, there it is. I'm liking how this is working, except for StreamYard's acting like StreamYard's being an idiot. Like right now, it's doing fine, but like I have 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of scenes that have different boxes in different places for viewing, like me and Mrs. Mab over here, the video over here, that kind of thing. Well, in the middle of the stream, when you're trying to do it, all the boxes that are laid out go, and they squash into like 1/4 inch, and I can't check anything. I don't know where I'm at, and I can't freaking navigate it at all. It's crazy. Did you notice anyone that altered their look, shaving, dyeing hair, cutting hair, changed cars, extra cleaning, etc.? A peanut butter sandwich. This bar doesn't serve food. Oh, that's funny. Angie Nicklick. Lower short legs. Jazzy. This porch guy. First time I've heard that. I feel the problem that you had a split screen, and that happens sometimes. No, this is just StreamYard being an idiot. Do you have any idea what 3 people they're looking at? No. They better at least be looking up this guy for one of them. Thank you, Jeremy Pearson from Minnesota, I think. I think it was a good show. I think we made progress. Yeah. Hit Road Mama, how you doing? Just chilling, doing a show. Oh yeah, it's cool. Now we can have a season 7, and Mrs. Mab can win a belt. Thanks, sweetie. It took me 4 years. Yeah, I do. It is. It is. Where are you calling from? I forgot. Georgia? No. Tennessee. Where the old TBI is. Knoxville, Tennessee. All right. Oh, you guys can't hear her. All right, hold on. Let me fix that. And then I got to do this again. Oh, great. It did it to me again. Y'all can hear now, right?
Yeah.
Bubby, can you hear now? They should be.
I can hear you. Yeah.
They should be able to hear you now.
Yeah. You think they'll ever find Miss Nancy?
I doubt it. I think the people that directed these people to do this,
Tomato.
maybe not.
Yeah.
I hate to accuse somebody without having any evidence whatsoever.
Well, that's my opinion. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one.
Yeah, they are. And,
Right.
I had Tommaso in my sights for a while, but he does walk like the perp. He has that duck butt, and he's got that mud butt. But
yeah,
he could be one of them. There's 3 involved.
I think he's involved.
Huh?
He's involved somewhere
Could very
in it, I
be.
think.
So we just do speculation here. There's no.
Right.
We're not claiming anything's fact. Everybody's innocent until proven guilty.
That's right. But that's my opinion, though. I think he's involved. So.
All right.
I'll say that's my opinion. So.
You got it.
Well.
Respect everyone's opinion here.
Right. Well, I'm gonna get off here. I'm going to bed. It's like almost 2:00 here.
All right, darling.
All right.
See you later.
All right, later.
Peace. All right, guys. Mab's going to get the hell out of here. Thank you, Tori. I appreciate that. I'm about to go to bed my own damn self. You're doing something I'd love to get your opinions. I think you may know a good deal about what we're discussing. Patriot Pride, we should hook up phone numbers or something. We're in touch already with email. Then we could just, text back and forth or whatever, or have a chat. Maybe we could do some collaboration. I think that would be good. So let's hook up tomorrow and talk about it. Dolly's having a live later. He's probably. Good night, darling. It was a great turnout tonight. It was awesome. So I'm going to get the hell out of here and spend some time with my beautiful wife. Dolly's on right now. All right. We'll go check it out. All right, you guys. Love all y'all. Peace out.